And next up is AOE Medical. And when you get into position, your clock starts now.
Hello, my name is Ariana Carley, and I am the CEO and co-founder of Aoe Med, a medical device company focused on solving the problems associated with patient transfer. Every year, 40 to 50% of nurses suffer debilitating back and shoulder injuries from moving patients between chair and bed. Millions of patients are dropped, fall, or mishandled during the patient transfer process. And this isn't something that just affects nurses and patients. This is a huge monetary cost for care facilities. On average, each hospital in the United States spends $2.8 million every year on workers' compensation benefits alone. Now at Aoe Med, we have a better solution. We have designed the ALPS bariatric patient transfer device that moves patients between chair and bed and back seamlessly, efficiently, and safely. Our patent-pending device makes the process of patient transfer risk-free. Thank you so much. Have a good day.
All right, it looks like the magic phrase was patent pending. Next up, we have AOE Med.
Hi.
AOE Med, take it away.
How many of you have parents or grandparents who've spent time in a hospital or a nursing home? Did any of you watch as they were transferred from the chair to the bed? Perhaps instead you watched as they were strapped into a sling just to be moved. I know this seems dramatic, but these are the two most common ways that patients are currently being transferred in care facilities. Hello again, my name is Ariana Carley, and I'm the CEO and co-founder of Aoe Med, a medical device company focused on solving problems associated with patient transfer. Since I was 14 years old, I've been working and volunteering in hospitals and nursing homes. Essentially, I've spent the past 7 years of my life doing customer discovery and immersing myself in the healthcare industry. And I've met a lot of people. I've met nurses like Jackie and Kim who lost the only job they'd ever had because of back and shoulder injuries that they got by lifting and moving patients. I met patients like Bill, Betsy, and Wilbur who are made to feel dehumanized by being lifted and moved in a sling. And patients like Birdie, who suffered internal damages when she was dropped during the patient transfer process and had to be moved to senior living. Since then, Aoe Med has met with over 1,000 people in the healthcare industry, from insurance providers to the FDA to people at other medical companies like Stryker. And we've learned a lot, but mostly we've learned about people in need of a better solution. So as you're voting today, think about the millions of people in this $20 billion industry cost that is occurring every day. And think about how your vote could allow us to get a product to market that would make these millions of lives better. And vote for Aoe Med, and have your vote make a difference.
Thank you, Aoe Med. Next up, it looks like we have, Evan, your final team. It's Aoe Med. Please welcome Aoe Med.
Hello, for those of you that don't remember me, my name is Ariana Carley. I am the CEO and co-founder of Aoe Med. So unfortunately, I don't have a cool or exciting video to show you. I wanted to show you a video about nurses and patients talking about their experiences with patient transfer. But those stories, they take more than a minute. So instead, I'm just going to tell you about everything that Aoe Med has accomplished. So far, we have letters of intent for our first 15 chairs. That means as soon as we're ready to start selling, we have 15 chairs that have already been accepted to be sold. That's our first $135,000 of revenue. We have lined up follow-ups with over 250 hospitals and nursing homes from Michigan to Ann Arbor. We have lined up user studies where we're actually going to be sending 2 to 4 chairs down to Miami to be in a hospital and watch how they interact with the chairs. We've lined up manufacturers, and on top of all of that, we've taken some pretty classy photos with our prototype, as you can see above. So to date, we have made a lot of progress. We've met with our customers, and we've even gotten some of them to agree to buy our product. And for those reasons, when you're voting today, think not just about the cool effects, but think about companies that are making a difference. And vote for Aoe Med, and have your vote make a difference. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Questions?
Evan, what wonderful words of wisdom or what insights can you share about this fine team?
I think most of the insights from this team actually come down to Ariana's passion that I've seen for this industry and this product. She's going to continue and do this thing with or without the support of this class, even though I think the support would be wonderful. And I think unlike some of the other teams in this competition, there's very specific things that they need capital for in terms of building out the prototype and getting through some stuff. I've met with a lot of folks from the senior living industry, and folks introduced Ariana to a lot of folks, and every single person is not only impressed, but kind of like, man, how do we get this product into market faster? How do we not only help the elderly, but help the insurance at these hospitals and nursing homes? And you don't get that reception from early stage products typically. And so the market reaction's been great, and you've been great to work with, and I hope you guys support Ariana.
All right, questions,
So-
comments from the members?
Thanks, Evan.
You said you've lined up a lot of stuff. What's preventing it from becoming real?
Okay, so right now, the reason it's not becoming real is because to actually manufacture the product, each of our chairs costs about $3,000 to manufacture. And our capital, we've raised just north of $10,000, but don't have enough money to finish the design, production, and manufacturing phase. So over the next couple of months, we're trying to raise more money, but we need at least $12,000 to go through the first step of production to have these prototypes ready to do the FDA process and actually get them to do the user study.
What's the total capital needed to go through the entire process and deliver your alpha product? to your-
Okay. So currently, we're using our money right now to do the production. We're in a process of raising $500,000, which will get us to actually not only be in all of these hospitals, but many of the other ones that aren't just letters of intent. Then we're going to be doing another
let's
round
stop.
in 3
Hang on,
years.
as
So-
Adrian
stop.
knows though, when you have purchase orders from a bunch of hospitals, you can raise capital.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
no,
a problem.
that's why I stopped you actually, because that's like taking you way further, like fantastic. I'm actually curious to see, like,
What's it take to
why,
get to
I mean, you can
135?
get, if with LOIs, and some of these guys are early enough
Yes.
adopters, you'd like to think they'd put a little down.
We've actually thought about going the purchase order route, so we did look into doing purchase orders and something we've discussed. However, we really want this launch to actually be the best product it can be. So we can manufacture it right now, but we want to go through the validation page, this testing phase, with the full process, which requires slightly more capital than we would get from just doing purchase orders. And we want to be able to market this chair beyond that.
Just so I'm clear, because you mentioned your cost per chair.
Yes.
Is it $135,000 revenue, or is that sales generated from your 15 pre-orders?
So the the sale price of the chair is $9,000, and the cost of the chair is $3,000. So that is the sale price. So if you take those 15 chairs and multiply it by the $9,000, that is your sale price.
Can you find anybody to just prepay for these things? Can you get somebody to pay for 20 of them up front?
We are speaking to some people about doing prepays, but we're also speaking to people about the seed investor route. So we're in a very cross juxtaposition about figuring out which is better for us financially.
Focus on
I would
revenue
do them
first.
both. Yeah, get them both. If you can do that, and you can do it at cost too, you just sell to them at cost and make 20 of them.
There's already
and they're
there's
not
already
Listen to
Anyway,
your
your
coach
capital-
about purchase orders.
there's already
Yeah.
there's already a bunch of manufacturers and distributors that want to get involved. though.
Yeah.
So
All
We're
right.
speaking with many.
She needs
You
the
woke up
prototype.
all the mentors, so congratulations.
Thank you.
We're at the stop point.
Thank you.